Hello, day 3, 5 days to more joy. Jeremy Lassman here, ready to dive into day 3, problem frequency versus solution frequency. This one shouldn't be too much of a long one. It's kind of just the prelude to the assignment that I have for you guys today. We'll wait a few seconds to see if we can get anyone on. Otherwise, just give me a hashtag replay that you've watched it. Yeah, how's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling? Are you starting to feel a little bit more spaciousness inside your world? Are you starting to feel any shifts? Are you starting to feel a little bit better about yourself as you shift from that personhood to presence? Let me know in the comments how things are going. I'm going to start out with a few breathing exercises just to connect to the body. And if you want to join me, go ahead. Okay. So, as we've talked about this kind of evolutionary journey from the fearful mindset, from the scarcity, survival, fear-based mindset into the abundance, into the joy, into the heaven on earth realms of what your vision is for yourself, for your health, for your happiness, for your lifestyle, for your family, for the world, your vision for the world. Hi, Amber. We are talking about going from problem frequency into solution frequency. And this shift really taps into that vision that we talked about and uses your make-believe powers, uses that inner child, playfulness, dreaming, daydreaming, imagination to, one second, to tap into new possibilities that didn't already exist. So you can understand that the survival of the fittest paradigm, operating system, is based upon looking for problems and being a problem solver, of being vigilant of everything that could go wrong. That is literally the way in which the survival of the fittest, fight or flight, fearful-based mode of interaction with your reality is sourced from. It is sourced from fear. It is fueled by fear. And when it's fueled by fear, you are constantly looking for perceived problems and using your foresight to figure out what could be the next problem. And you're living in that mode of, what is my problem? What is my problem? What is my problem? This is my problem. She is a problem. That tiger is a problem. You can get a sense of the evolutionary, self-conscious machinery at work when you are in the problem frequency. And far often we try to fix the problems from that same problem frequency, only to have new problems arise because we are actually subconsciously looking for more problems, because we are designed to keep making problems and finding problems, because that is the underlying operating system of a fear-based state of being and a person state of being. That personhood, that state of personhood that we talked about in day one, is fueled by I am incomplete, I have problems, and I need to fix. I need to constantly fix everything that I find, and so you find more and more problems, and thus stay in that problem frequency and feel stuck because you don't have the space, you don't have the higher frequencies to be able to envision a new paradigm for yourself. And so you stay stuck in the problem frequency. And so as you start to tune into your vision, and the homework assignment, as you can see in the unit, is to take what you did on day one, which was your top 5 non-preferred items. So I want you to look at those items. I want you to copy those to a piece of paper. You can handwrite it, you can type it. And I listed them all here so I can look at them while I'm talking, all the ones that you guys filled out. And I want you to take the non-preferred things that you see here: inconsistency, health concerns, my home is non-preferred, discrimination, sleepiness, all of these things that you guys wrote. Jacqueline says, yes, I do that a lot being a mom. I will definitely do those today. Yes. So it's that vigilance, it's protectiveness, it's survival based, kind of always being on the lookout, always, wondering, where is that tiger? Where is that tiger? And it's based off of that problem frequency and living in the problem frequency. But there is a higher way of being. There is a more flowing, effortless, joyful way of being that is not problem-based or problem-seeking based or problem-fixing based from the lower state. And I'll talk about that more here. So we take our top 5 non-preferred things, and what I want you to do is be a storyteller. Be a storyteller, tap into your make-believe child powers, your powers of pretend, your imagination. And for each one of them, I want you to craft a creative story, an adventure of sorts, that talks about the pathway towards the solution. And it's almost like you're going to reverse engineer your non-preferred solution based off of a story you tell. So I have an example in the assignment post, but you're going to talk about the journey. Who did you meet? What did you learn? What changes did you make? How did you start to feel the shift? What changed in your reality? How did people start treating you differently? How did it feel when it changed? What is the new world when that solution is present? I want you to tap into that solution frequency, the vision for it, and start to pull all these little nitty-gritty details and specifics that paint a story of your adventure towards that solution, and then what the world is like when the solution is there and there's no more problem. So does that make sense? And do that for each of your 5 things. How did you heal the pain? Did you find a healer and they gave you they gave you a session and it opened up something and you realized, like, there's no wrong answers. You're just tapping into the possibilities and making it real from this storytelling to tune your dial, tune your frequency to the feeling of the solution, to the emotion of the solution already present towards every one of your non-preferential realities. And as you do this for each one of those 5, you let your creativity flow, you're going to see that you're designing your pathways towards making that solution frequency your reality as fast as your soul kind of craves. And so I gave an example of my current home is non-preferred. And so you're talking about, okay, so what changed in your reality to get you to that new home? And then where is that new home? What was it like? How many stories is it? Did you find a real estate agent for it? What was their personality? All these little details that can make you feel like you're telling the story and you're getting closer and closer to that solution frequency. So that is the assignment for today. Tell a story for each of those 5 and how you fixed it, how you solved it, and what your world is like in that solution frequency when that non-preferred is no longer in your awareness, but the solution is in your awareness. All right. Does anyone have any questions on that assignment or what the difference is between the problem frequency and the solution frequency? As you go towards the solution frequency, it's going to feel a lot lighter. It's going to feel a lot freer. It's going to feel like there's more joy because there's no more problem anymore once you tap into the possibility that the solution exists, first of all, the vision of the solution, and then let your imagination fill in the blank as it does very well. Awesome. Cool, guys. And tonight, 5 p.m. Pacific, we're going to be having a group coaching call. I will post the Zoom in the event and on the chat. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm here for you. I can feel the joy is picking up, and we're just in day 3. Like, this is where things ramp up, because once we start, we laid the groundwork. We laid the groundwork with understanding our new identification, personhood versus presence. And then we went into day 2 and started to understand information technology versus imagination technology, and getting out of the binary information game and into imagination technology, which is a lot more multifaceted, multidimensional, and higher frequency, more flow can happen because you're opening up that pipe from a constricted, limited sense to more abundance. And now we're starting to use that imagination to tap into our solutions frequency, making it real by telling the story and using our 5 senses, our emotions, to make that story as real to ourselves, and having fun along the way of who did you meet? What did they tell you? What breakthrough did you have? How did your life change after you've fixed that non-preferred thing? What came through? What new opportunities arose? How did it feel when you got that thing that you wanted? And what changed? And you're telling that story to yourself. And from there, we're really going to ramp up for the last 2 days to really accelerate, amplify, and enhance that joy. All right, guys? Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day. Bye.